Hi, in this video we will see how and where to use enable sorting paging callbacks attribute in a grid view. For this purpose I will add a grid view in the SPX page, and as per our other examples we will use departments table. It will auto generate the columns. We will allow sorting and paging, but before that we will assign it a data source. There will be a new data source, and from here we will give it a departments table. We will enable paging and sorting, and to see this functionality I will keep the page size only 2, for example. Now let's run this page. If I click on page number, you can notice that history button is enabled and it is showing that it is actually doing a callback. Let's say if I enable sorting and paging callbacks is equal to false. Now we run it. In fact, I have to rerun it again. It has no difference right now because we have kept it false, which is by default. So if I set it to true, you will notice that there is no post back and there is no back button enabled. And just for a clarification, we will increase the number of pages. You can see there is no post back. So this particular property is actually used to disallow the page post back within a grid view, and its scope is actually a grid view only. But only thing to notice is that if this works only on client side. This works only if you mention this SQL data source in HTML, it is going to work. Otherwise, although there are other options like Ajax and iframe, and there are several options to do this, but this particular property works for postbacks for specifically for grid view, and it works only on HTML side. So for example, if you have anything on client side and you want to do any data table, you want to assign it for binding purpose, and you give it a page indexing on page indexing functionality, this property is not going to work.